Well, it's the morning after Cannonball and I'm packing all of my things on the GT200. This includes items I was storing on the support truck during the event. My saddlebags, a tote bag full of tools and spare parts, and my Kriega 30 liters dry bag. These saddlebags really helped me bring what I needed, but I wouldn't recommend riding Cannonball with them since the wind drag will slow you down. But these saddlebags were good for riding from LA to the starting line in Morro Bay. They were easy to toss on the support truck, and they're helping me now to ride with my things to Amerivespa in Richmond, Virginia. At the beginning of Cannonball, I never figured out shipping my spare rim with mounted tire, and my scooter was so loaded up that I ended up leaving the spare wheel at home. Last night at the after party, as I was quickly grabbing all of my things off the support truck, I completely forgot about my spare tire that I had shipped to me in Mississippi. After we all got home, Doug contacted me about shipping the tire, but then Scott contacted me about buying it. So I found a good home with Scott. So factor in what you need to bring with you and what you need to ship. As you see, the scooters get pretty loaded up. This is the day after ride to Richmond. We're leaving Virginia Beach and we're in this tunnel heading to Richmond. It's cool. And Bagel's behind me. It's going to Charlotte. He says it's further. And so he said he'd ride with me to Richmond and we'd have lunch. And GoPam is navigating solely using her iPhone, telling her voice commands in her head what to do. And it's working out just fine. I haven't had a single wrong turn yet. By the way, dear Virginia, on your freeways, the speed limit, it says it's 55. We were doing 80. It's not necessary to do 55. I do not agree. I think, I also, dear all the states of America, please take a lesson from California and Europe and let motorcycles and scooters, 2 wheels, 3 wheels, split lanes. There was traffic back there and we totally just could have skiddly-doodled right through it. But it's illegal, and we are obeying the laws of the land except for the speed limits. There was a 55 thing up there. Do you see that? I mean, that's just, I guess we are going 55. In the tunnel. That makes sense. The hotel front desk lady this morning thought we were crazy. She's like, "You with all those mopeds?" And I said, "Yes, we are. But we're scooters." She's like, where are you going? The look on her face when I said, "We just came from California." She was like, "What?" And I go, "We came all the way here." I go, "You are at the finishing line." And she was like, "Oh my God." She was loving it. She was loving all of it. This has been the most fun, epic, amazing, life-changing journey I've ever done. Hardest thing I've ever done. Hard challenge physically, mentally, amount of sleep that I did not get. The few little sleeps that I had. Just incredible. And when Mike, LM15, I'm now saying your name, your handle correctly. I was saying LM15. LM15. You called me this morning and you said I was glowing from early on and I was special. I'm going to jumble up all your words, but and then you said that you started praying for me and that every time you saw me come out of the heat, I was glowing. And Mike, you moved me so much. You are such an incredible man. And then I started to cry because you were saying such nice things to me. I feel like learning navigation and learning a foreign language are the same difficulty for me. Oh, God. I got to meet Bagel in New Orleans after he had finished his Cannonball. I got to talk to him at the banquet at Amerivespa. So you get to meet these amazing people at Amerivespa. Like, I just flew out. My wife had no interest. I flew out and rented a 300cc Vespa. They messed up my rental, and he only had 50cc scooters left. So I got one of them. It was a Kimco Light 50cc. And so I took it easy in the Big Easy because I had to, because I only had 50cc. And we had some upgrade hills, and I dropped down to 12 miles per hour, and I just like honk, wave everybody on, and they'd all laugh. And GoPam kind of was the caboose on the rally rides, but it was so ridiculous riding a 50cc that goes so slow at New Orleans. I just laughed and hollered and hooted and had a good time, and I just tried to chit-chat and meet as many people as I could. And I had fun. I came out by myself. I finally got to meet Bill Dog in person, and we laughed so hard with Sticky Frog in person. I got to meet those two guys. We had dinner. We laughed and laughed and laughed. I love him so much. Bill Dog was going to come stay with me or visit or whatever in Los Angeles after his Cannonball, but the hand incident took over and I didn't get to see him. And then something came up for me. I had to travel, so I didn't get to see him at all. Otherwise, Bill Dog, I would have gone to visit you in the hospital. So I got to meet them. I met Cheryl, CD-wise, at New Orleans Amerivespa. Cheryl gave me tons of advice. I was asking about Cannonball all the way back for 2016 because seeing all those Cannonballers come in Amerivespa, New Orleans, I decided I wanted to do it. I was like, I can do that. GoPam can. She thinks. She thinks. Whatever your weaknesses are, plan for it. Like, cover your bases. Like, get yourself more stuff. I should have planned better and spent the money on an actual working Garmin, but I thought I could do it. I thought the Garmin would work, but it didn't. It got mad, it got overheated, and it said, good night, and I hate you. And I was like, all right, well, you can't make friends with everybody, you know? That's how life is. Not everybody's going to be your friend. And Garmin said, guess what, GoPam, I don't want to be your friend. And I was like, okay, I guess we'll go our separate ways. Are you hungry, Bagel? Further? I just asked Bagel if he wanted to eat. He said, no, further. And I'm like, cool. What is all this dirt? I thought we were done with dirt. See, even when I'm not riding dirt, I'm still eating dirt, breathing and eating dirt. I guess Bagel wanted a dirt sandwich for lunch with some, yeah, look at all this. Come on, guys. I should have had breakfast with Ben, but I was doing stuff, so I was like, no, I'm leaving. I'm packing up my scoot and I'm leaving. And, oh, there's a cop on the other side. Was he watching nobody gets in this workway or something? Or is he watching for speed? Oh, he's watching for speeders, and he's hiding behind that wall very rudely. That's rude. So they can't see him, and then he can go, haha, got you. And GoPam has a message for the 2 Harleys that I saw somewhere. I think it was Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, somewhere along the way to Morro Bay. It made it so, bleep you. It made it so, joke's on you. It made it, and you are a Merryweather rider. There. It made it, and there's no dirt on your bike because you only take it from the garage to your coffee shop. That's all you do, Harley. You 2 Harleys that talk smack to GoPam. So there you go. So if you ever stumble across this video, going, wait, I saw this crazy lady going to, said she was going to Virginia, some scooters or something. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you guys. Wait, what's this? What's this? Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Did I do it right? That was an exit. Oh, that was a split decision from GoPam. This is confusing. This is very confusing. Aren't we on the 64? What is going on? You're telling me exits for other stuff. Okay, that was an exit. Those are exits, and this is right. Okay. That is so typical GoPam. I'll be in the fast lane, and then that fast lane was an exit somewhere, and I don't know. Like, my baby's is always like, it didn't tell you to exit, you just go straight. But when there's a fork in the road, and that was an exit, but to me that's a fork in the road, there's a choice. And sometimes I mix that up. I just looked at Bagel and I was all straight ahead, it's good. And he's all, yeah. He's like, I know. He would have had to follow me, and we would have had to, God knows when we could have exited, and then we would have had to turn around and get back on. Oh my God. And ever since I took the, okay, yeah, where? Next one? Okay. Yes, got it. Got it. You want to? I'll lead you. You lead. I mean, I'll lead you. Bagel is hungry now. Oh, you're gonna go for it? You going for it? Yep. Okay. Oh my! She still has him get up and go with all this luggage. Who knew? That's pretty good. Oh, I'm so curious. What does Bagel want to eat? Hooters. Bagel. Hooters. I was just pointing to it. That'd be hilarious. Bagel and GoPam at Hooters. If there's a red light, I'm going to tell him. Where are you going? South by Victor Place. Okay, not Hooters. Okay, not IHOP. Okay, I'll follow you. That would be hilarious. You and me at Hooters. I'd eat there, by the way. For the record, I would have eaten at Hooters with Bagel, and that would have been hilarious. But we're gonna do better and eat healthy, so that we can actually ride out of here. God only knows what would happen if I ate a plate of wings right now. Oh, he still got the wasp on his
intercom failed. Try again later.
I'm laughing because you still have the wasp on your bike. That's hilarious. That's awesome. He still has the Vespa wasp from Cannonball. How did that thing not fly off his bike? And with all the banging around and the heat must have melted its wings into glue, and so therefore it's now stuck to Bagel's scooter. What? Oh, we can't park there. I was like, there's shade right there. Let's find some shade. You're going there? All right, I'm going here. Right here. Nice. Steve Hess, I'm by the trees where the ticks fall down. That's where I'm parking my bike for you. That's 200 cc's. You called it pretty close, though. It was a good guess.
get on down the road.
Yeah, look, California plates. I rode from California.
What?
Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can believe it.
We're about to go eat. Nice to meet you.
All right, on your journey.
Thank you. So Bagel and I just ate at this Italian place, Sal's something. When I started up my scoot after lunch, Bagel says, it sounds like something's rattling in there, and he's pointing to my engine, and I'm like, and I stick my head down by it, and I can kind of hear it. I go, oh man, I go, what do you think that is? And he goes, sounds like something's loose in there. Yeah, it might be something with your variator. And I was like, oh man. I go, we got 58 miles. It'll make 58 miles, right? I mean, we both just want to get where we're going. So I'm going to ride this thing. I think it's fine. I mean, she's a champ. You know, it'll be fine. I'm thinking about you, Shannon, when you were like worried about your tire and your husband Eric kept going, man, I should have changed those tires before this journey.
Intercom failed. Try again later.
Drinking game. I should have changed these tires before this day. I really need to change our rear tires. Meanwhile, Shannon's like, I gotta ride twisties, and he's talking about my rear tires, and I'm losing my mind because she's like, now she's worried that she's gonna blow out or something. And I get you, Shannon. I'm feeling what you were feeling because now I'm like, oh, I wonder if I'm gonna blow my engine here, blow my variator. I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna keep it the faith. I'll find a shop in Richmond. How you doing, little GT? Who knows how long I've been riding with something banging around in there. Okay, so I just have to drop off the Vespa GT200 from Scooter Cannonball at Moto Richmond across the street because Bagel heard a click-a-lee-lee-lee-lee in my engine, and I took it over there because maybe my variator's failing or something's wrong, something's loose. They don't know if they can fix it. They might try to squeeze in an oil change, maybe try to fix my bulb if they have time. And Moto Richmond, the shop, has informed me that Scott Taggart, the legend, dropped off his MP3 this morning because he needed to get his tires rebalanced, okay?
A broken Allen wrench went into the tire and caused it to be flat.
Of Scott Taggart, the legend's MP3.
He got a tire change.
And
His tires balanced.
we all know why he got to get his tires balanced because of, you know, the animal. Where did Scott Taggart, the legend, eat lunch?
At Legend.
What? I am following in Scott Taggart's footsteps, literally right here up the stairs to Legend, because Scott Taggart, the legend, dropped off his MP3 at Moto Richmond, came here to have a beer and lunch. Scott Taggart was at a bar pub called Legend, and that's legendary, and I'm following in his footsteps, and I am going to follow his route, his GPS, to here and have a beer. In Scott Taggart, the legend's honor, my mind is blown.